early this morning. Let's find out what the Most High has for us at this time. Grand Rising. What up, though? One moment. I had to get my other deck. One moment, guys. Most High God, Mother and Father of Righteousness, please give the collective messages. What does the collective need to know at this time? Give us some clarity, oh God. Come through for the collective. What do we need to know? What's important? And thank you for the messages, oh God. So we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. Clarify this, oh God. The Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if that came out in the reversal or the upright, child, but we gonna figure it out. Let me put this back in so I could make sure. Good morning. Grand Rising, everybody. So, Most High, please give me some messages. Most High, please give me some messages. All right, so we got somebody going through a tough time right now. Someone's trying to someone's has a strong hold on them at this time. It's a secret that someone's holding at this time. You really need to talk to somebody, you know, whatever you got going on. Don't keep this in. When your kid is hurting. Whatever you're going through, please make sure that you are getting assistance, guidance, because someone has a strong hold. Ancestors, clarify this Devil card and the height, the Eight of Swords, please. So we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so someone's having to let something go. Someone's feeling uncomfortable because they're being forced to let something go. And it's difficult for this person, but they know that's what they got to do. Because someone's walked away. And secret emotionally, this is very tough for someone. Someone's uncomfortable with this, uncomfortable with releasing, but they know they have to. So with the high priestess, you know, someone's hurting, someone's going through a lot emotionally. I feel like someone is being forced to work on themselves, but they really don't want to. I also feel like it's going to allow you to be able to evolve in your life, where, you know, you're going to be in this phase of your life where you have to make sure, you know, with the Six of Wands is giving me the energy of I can do it. But, you know, let's see, Four of Wands, clarify this. Clarify Four of Wands, ancestors. So someone's feeling left out in the cold due to you being a person that is able to make it. Someone's wishing that they could like be with you, or, you know, celebrate with you, have victory with you when it comes to your wins, when it comes to what you're doing in your life. Someone could be heartbroken because spiritually they know that you walked away, and it's hard for this person to realize that. I'm also seeing here, clarify this. Someone's healing. Someone could be going like it's a high priestess going through a pain. Clarify this. Three of Swords with the high priestess. So this is bringing you. Someone got news or is getting news in the future. What's this about? It's about somebody arguing. Like there is a lot of issues. What's this, ancestors? Someone's feeling defeated about what happened in the past. So it's arguments about how a situation went, where what's going on? You coming out, you healing. Yep, you healing. So you could be gaining because you're healing, because you've gone through a lot of healing in your life, and you strong. You're very strong. You're healing. God is with you. God is covering you. God is over you. All right. And this is making people feel defeated. So there's an energy where someone may have not thought you could do this on your own, where you're coming out, you gaining victory. Someone's saddened by your consistency. Someone's sad by, you know, like every day people are banking on your failure. People are banking on you giving up on yourself. People are banking and having agendas for you, which causes them to be able to undermine you in some way. And, you know, it's to the point where people are intimidated by you because they thought that they can get over you. People thought, like, what I'm hearing is easy peasy. Someone thought you was easy, okay? Easy to get over mentally. And that's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? So someone could be reaching out because they see you as a powerful person. This is a person who's feeling left out by you, okay? And it's because someone's like feeling a way that you've balanced something out in your life. You've learned the key. And someone could be wanting to reach out. They could be trying to manifest a chance with you. But with the Four of Cups, they know what they gonna get. It's a no. It's a no for me, dog. See, the issue is you're gaining victory, and someone wants to be a part of this victory that you're going to be gaining, okay? So there's justice happening where karma is playing out in your life, okay? And people want to be a part of that. But make sure it's not the people that try to kill you. You know, these are people who want to steal, kill, and destroy. They want to cause issues for you. Guys, don't forget to like the live. But there are people that are upset because they're going through karma, okay? The karma card came out twice. So you're getting double for your trouble is what God is saying, okay? And with that, you are You got to escape a situation where you could have died, okay? There was a situation where you could have died or whatever happened. Don't give up, don't give up, guys. Do not give up. And God ain't gonna give up on you. Because people got plans for you. People got plans for you, and they wanted to be successful off of you. You were the reason why these people were not able to gain off of you. So they have to release you, and they know that. And it's because you're not going back. You're breaking generational curses. So someone's feeling left out of your victory. You're gaining victory, and people are being left out of that. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you would have been left out. You got to look at it like at this point, you can't care about people who didn't care about you. I mean, at this point, I have no feelings. You should have no feelings for wanting to be better in your life after someone had plans to undermine you, to kill you, to make you experience issues with health or whatever it is. Like, someone did not want you to do well in your life, okay? Someone wanted you to fail. Someone wanted you to fail. They didn't want you to do good. So they were committed to undermining you. They were committed to making you lose in your life, go through obstacles, trials, tribulations. You know, this commitment that they had is done. They're not going to win trying to do anything to you. Okay? So whatever they plans were, they all canceled. Their schemes, their lies, they're defeated. So now they're trying to think of other ways to deceive you. Okay? With the clouds here, someone's trying to cloud your vision at this time. Wanting you to, let's see what they want now, what they're doing now. They're wanting to destabilize you. Okay? They want to destabilize you. And they want to put you in danger through with secrets that they may have. You know, someone's trying to confuse you. It's a woman trying to confuse you because it's a person that can't undermine you no more. So they're trying to think of new ways, okay? But you have the key, you have the solution at this time. And you're not giving people access because there's a lot of success happening for you, all right, in the future, and you know this. So stay consistent and continue to protect your energy from people that don't serve you, because people, they got plans for you, all right? But you're healed and you're protected by your ancestors, all right? You are in alignment with your ancestral lineage. But there is devil energy around you. Clarify this devil. Okay, so the devil, what is this devil doing? Clarify the devil. What is this devil up to? So I'm about to get more clarity, but there's a someone that's acting in devil energy, but you're protected. Someone who's trying to, like, someone could be obsessed. You know, this is why it's bad to do spell work on people, because if it's not working, and you start having mental health issues. You see this person having mental health issues? Clarify the devil card, ancestors, please. Why is the devil card here? Yeah, someone's trying to undermine you. This is a deceitful person, cunning, sly, manipulative, okay? So their plan is to manipulate. Clarify this, ancestors. What's this? How are they going to do this? So there could be news coming in for you. Clarify this. So we got the someone's trying to give you burdens. We're going to look into it. Ancestors, clarify the burdens, this devil, all of this energy here. What's going on? Why is this here? Please give me information. So we got the chariot with the hold on, guys. The chariot with the 9 of cups. What's going on? Why is the cunning? Why is the fox here? Ancestors, give me clarity on this fox. So there is a man who wants to like be with you, but there is an ending. Like, I feel like y'all not gonna work out. It could be an earth sign, or it could be anybody. Or it could be a Cancer. But why is the fox here? This is someone who clarified the fox, ancestors. Okay, so someone's having a burden or feeling burdened because they might have like, they want to give you a chance. They want to offer you something, but they feel like they messed it up. Yeah, so they're wanting you to give to them. All right, they want you to give to them, but you're rejecting this person, and you putting your foot down. You're putting your sword down when it comes to this person. You're saying no, because someone tried to con you. What did they do, ancestors? What was this person up to with the fox energy? One moment, guys, a card fell. So someone's giving you false hope. Clarify this. But there's justice here because God is protecting you from false hope relationships. Someone's wanting to come in to like, they're trying to do work on you to confuse you, okay? So the next step is lover, like a lover boy paying, someone paid someone to break your heart, okay? Cause you like a tower. So someone's trying to like get in your heartstrings, okay? They're gonna try to confuse you. Yeah, someone's coming in to romance you. Okay, you could be a mother. You could be represented as the Empress. Or you could just, you could be a Taurus. Someone's doing work on you. Okay, and you're always gonna get justice because whatever this is, because this is why you gotta make sure that you're healed, okay? Or you gotta make sure that you're healing yourself and not be desperate when it comes to certain people trying to come in your life and whisper sweet nothings in your ear. This is a person who has no plans. They just want to come in your energy. They're being coerced by other people to see if they could come in your life and bring you a bunch of burdens. All right, so if you are a Taurus, or you could be a Libra, you could definitely Taurus is what I'm getting here. You could be an air sign, or a Cancer, or a water sign. There is a man, or it could be a woman, coming in to trick you, to con you into acting as if they're giving to you. But you gotta be aware. This is a manifestation that's happening. This is what someone's hoping. See, someone wants to be in your energy. You're not for everybody. Yeah, someone wants to I just heard, make love to you, like be intimate with you. They're gonna try to play on your emotions, you know, and it's gonna keep you in your head. So if I were you, you know, it's definitely gonna keep you make you feel like you're left in the cold. So be careful about what you're accepting, because this is like someone involved in third party situations. This is a person that is not going to be serious with you. Stop giving your goods away. Stop giving your body away. Stop being intimate with people where you don't know where you stand. If you don't know where you're headed, if you're not in a solid commitment, I would recommend you not being intimate with anyone. Not trying to be telling you not trying to tell you what to do, but someone does not have your best interest. And I'm just saying here that if you consider this, it's not gonna work out in your favor in the end. So I mean, I would like learn substinence. I mean, learn abstinence. Learn how to be celibate, or abstinence for a minute. Not trying to tell you what to do, but first, this person in particular, they're coming in to try to play mind games with you. All right, or if that happened already, then you could be healing, getting your strength back from what someone tried to do to you. When it came to your energy, someone trying to really cause you a huge disappointment in your life, where you're gaining clarity of this person. All right, you got to gain awareness, know people's true intentions, and protect yourself at all costs. Okay, this is your justice: protecting yourself, loving yourself, no acknowledge putting yourself first. Okay, this is how you gain self-love. This is how you strengthen your strengthen your power. Okay, when it comes to stretching that power that God is giving you, God gave you a certain amount of strength, and it's up to you to strengthen the muscles. Okay, just like when you go work out and you're trying to gain muscle. Well, if you're really wanting to gain muscle, you're gonna have to learn how to start your spiritual muscles. You're gonna have to start being protective over your energy. No one is gonna look out for you like you. And this is where we come. This is what I be talking about when I say be 10 toes down for yourself. All right. So your strength comes in you not being so innocent or kind, or it's not about you being liked. Okay, people get over nice people. When you're too nice, they will take advantage of you. So don't let this person in, because they not here for real. They not here to they're not here to like bring you consistency. All right. So yeah, your relationship with God is going to get stronger the more and more you commit to yourself. Okay, the more and more you do the work on yourself. This is going to cause you elevation in your life. This is going to free you. This is going to bring you more justice and more protection from God, where God is being able to trust you when it comes to your temple. Okay, this is how we're calling our soul back as well, guys. You're in this position where you're calling your soul back, and it's when you are over your mind. You are protecting your mind from all pain and trauma that people are wanting to cause you, set you back 10 years. All right. Continuously keeping you in a situation where you're being treated unfairly. It's a no. It's a huge no. All right. Someone playing mind games with you, trying to figure out, how can I cause issues in your life? Like, real, it be people out here like that. Okay? Protect yourself. They want to break your heart. Whoever this is wanting to break your heart, wanting to cause you an unjust in your life, where you're trying to pull yourself back up each and every time. You don't need that. Someone wants to make you feel stuck. It's because, when you start having boundaries for yourself, people get mad at you and want to undermine you. Start making other plans to see what they can do. But if you start keeping yourself first and start loving on yourself, you're going to see a huge change. I was watching Mermaid Prophetess yesterday, and I took a snapshot of this. I didn't want to write it down because I didn't feel like a child, but one of her Sometimes I be reading the comments, but one of her subscribers said, only a fool walks into the future backwards. I love that. Like, I was like, wow, that's deep. So we're not going back. All right. That's just what it is. You're not going back. Only a fool. What did she say again? Only a fool walks into the future backwards. All right. So yeah, someone has plans for your future to take you right back to Egypt, where manipulation and undermining and that hate and all that is there. Like you're not going to allow anyone to bring conflict in your life by trying to undermine you or bring you down. We're not doing that, okay? You have to be aware of people's agendas, okay? There are a lot of people who are out here just to like throw you off. They're on an assignment for the devil, all right? And honestly, we ain't got time for that. Okay, so you breaking the generational curse is the point of this life right now. So with the moon in the reversal, this is the truth. Okay, the answer, you are fully aware of what the plans are for your enemies, people that want you stuck, people that want to bind themselves to you, people that feel like you should be given to them and them only. The answer is no. Okay. So if anyone feels as if you're about to be in jail in their life because they're miserable, they got issues going on, whatever they have, they're having to handle on their own. These are people who want you to come in their life. Be careful about where you're walking, where you're walking into. We're not dealing with that, okay? So this is the emotion that people have where they're wanting to secretly give you a bunch of toxicity. Where someone's buying to toxicity, someone don't even know how to find their way out. You're not about to be trapped in that. That's their life. That's what they chose. That's what they wanted for them. And this is someone who's caught on how to be intimate with you. They're stuck on that. Also money hungry. They're wanting to attach themselves to you because they know you have a future ahead of you. And those who, okay, the thing is, we're trying to get to the promised land, right? So if you're trying to get to the promised land is being free, sovereignty. Sovereignty comes with you releasing people from your past, you not being stuck in the past, okay? Your you being in alignment with what God wants for you is going to cause you to elevate. There are a lot of people who possibly are graduating this year. A lot of people who are graduating and becoming doctors, lawyers, nurses, they're becoming whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, God has something way bigger for you. Okay? So that's good. Congratulations to those who are in school, who are graduating with their masters, their bachelors, their associates, graduating from high school. Well, next year or whenever you graduating. Congratulations. I'm not trying to discredit you, but what I'm saying here is that God has a more God has something way better than that, okay? And it involves you being free, having sovereignty when it comes to your life, okay? Your sovereignty is in your north node. And in order for you to get to your north node, you're going to have to learn lessons. You're going to have to get through lessons, okay? So this means to release what doesn't serve you. This means to walk away from what does not serve you. There is someone who's in an unhappy marriage. You need to start getting yourself together. What are you going to do? Okay. I know you may be worried about money, but you got to start figuring it out. I don't know who this is, but I did a reading yesterday. If you go watch the reading, it gives you a lot of good information on what you could do. I also have readings on here that talks about your exit strategy. So if you're trying to release yourself from someone who's very toxic and controlling, I do have videos on that, and I'm gonna start doing more videos on it. But I do see someone who's trying to bind themselves to you, okay? And this could be someone who's an abuser. This is someone you're walking away from, who you don't want to deal with, who you don't want to be around. You're saying no to this person. You're not allowing this person in your energy, and that's good, because this person is playing chess, not checkers, when it comes to you. So be careful of the agendas that others have for you. You make sure that you're on God's agenda. God has a better one for you. Okay? Yeah. So there's a lot of happiness and success that could be coming to you. Oh, okay. So someone's acting as if they're happy. Someone's acting as if they're happily married. They're acting as if they're happy. When it comes to their relationship, when it comes to they're hiding being miserable. You're not really happy. You're unhappy in your marriage. You could be a water sign. Let's see what's going on with these people. Oh, you could be in a relationship. You could be what's this? Someone who still have a tight grip on you. Someone who's finding it difficult. Make it difficult for them. Never make it easy, okay? Because someone's doing spell work on you continuously around the clock to bring you back, okay? And that just ain't happening. You got to be strong enough to know that. You got to be strong enough to release yourself. Whatever you have to do. Whatever you got to do. But yeah, just know that someone has plans for you. And honestly, you got to change or cancel those that engagement, or cancel, you know what I'm saying? Like, cancel their plans, cancel their agenda, because if God has set you on a different schedule, a different agenda, then you might need to look forward to the agenda that God has for you, because there's a lot of abundance here that you're missing out on, and it's because you're stuck in cycles that God is trying to free you from. Okay? So your promised land is to get to your milk and honey. This is your milk and honey. This is your true happiness. Getting to that north node, okay? So again, it's about learning lessons. It ain't gonna be easy. All right, so this is you. Your enemies are becoming more confused by the day. They're becoming more confused by the day, and it's because they don't know what else to do with you. See, the issue is because you have stepped into your power. You stepped into your power. You're in this phase where you're taking over the plans of your enemies. Where your enemies thought that they could control you, you're now taking over the plan. You're now rewriting the agenda that the enemies once had for you. The lies, the schemes, the mind games that someone had. Like, someone wanted you here where you knew absolutely nothing, where you were going to go backwards. So what God is saying is, you're being smarter when it comes to the agenda that people have for you, where you're going to be stepping into the promised land. Someone wants to control the promise that God has for you. This is your abundance, your milk and honey. What are you going to do about that, okay? So yeah, it's time for you to seclude yourself and maybe learn how to block people off. God is wanting you to be very logical when it comes to your privacy, when it comes to your independence, when it comes to you working on yourself. This is you doing self-reflection, all right? Because you're soul searching at this time. You should be in an introspection. Well, you're like contemplating about your life and what you're wanting in your life. You're doing you're having inner guidance. You're in solitude. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're just in solitude. All right? So know that. Okay? Trying to figure things out in your life where you're becoming better. Okay, you're healing, you're becoming better, you're looking into your life a little more, finding out some details about where you're wanting to go, where you're headed. Because, you know, there are a lot of us who are trying to figure out what our purpose is. And the issue is we're concerned about America's agenda. See, the thing is, it's good to be a wonderful civilian here in this world where you are adding, or you know, you're becoming see, they want, America wants to put you to work in a way to where you're being a civilian out here. You're being productive, a productive citizen out here for America. You know what I'm saying? This is how America gets their money. But let's just say you don't like being a you don't like what you're doing as far as what you're adding to America's dream. Like your America's dream needs to be switched over to finding your soul's purpose. And your soul's purpose may not be to go to school or be someone who is you know, go to college, get married, you know, have 2 kids, a white picket fence, or you know, maybe it is, you know, whatever you're wanting, your soul's purpose is leading you into your promised land. So in order for you to find your calling, you're going to have to go by the rules, God's rules. And God's rules is learning lessons in your life where you're not trapped in cycles. Okay, so that is your purpose. Your purpose is not being caught in a cycle where God can lead you. All right. So this is the 5 of Wands in the reverse. This is God letting you know that you don't have to fight when it comes to you having to know your soul's purpose. Your soul's purpose is to go with the flow of life, but also to not be so set on like money. Like, okay, you do have to have like what is it, there is a plan where, okay, let's just say you got to pay bills. So while you're on your soul's purpose, you're also making money, but you're still on God's time, you're still on God's agenda. So with that said, you're doing the you're working, but you're also on God's plans. Where it comes to your relationships, when it comes to you being a citizen in America who has integrity, who has dignity, who's not going for what everyone else goes for. You know, this is you not you're not fighting the plan that God has for you. So meaning you're becoming your best self at the same time as working your 9 to 5. So you can do this, you can do both at the same time, because at the end of the day, we still got bills to pay. Okay? Unless you're getting like money that comes in and you're able to solely focus on you. But if that's not the case, then yeah, do your 9 to 5, go to school, get your education. But don't fight, don't see, the thing is, you're like, okay, I don't know my soul's purpose. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to just stay on the path, meaning breaking generational curses. Your generational curse that you have on your family is you, like, I'm sorry. So you have a generational curse on your family that you're being the one to break. So you could be the first generational curse breaker. That's your purpose, to break generational curses. So this is you breaking karmic cycles, not giving your body to everybody. You know, this is you strengthening the strength. Okay, so God gave you a certain amount of strength to be able to get through lessons in your life. And that gives you an opportunity to build on the strength that God has given you. God wants you to strengthen your strength, which is going to help you get to your North Node. Okay? So while you're doing, while you're going to school, being that productive citizen that you are, don't be stressed out about, oh, I don't know my life's purpose. Your life's purpose is not to fight, or not to stress. about your life's purpose. Your life's purpose is to live this life and to remove people from your life that don't serve you and to strengthen the strength that God has given you. Meaning being a citizen of in America who has dignity and integrity for yourself. Okay, so stop stressing about, oh my God, I'm not in my north node. Your soul's purpose is to get through lessons that people give you. So let's just say you are always a person who's given to people that don't deserve to be given to. Well, that's your life's purpose, to learn how to stop being taken advantage of. The more you strengthen that strength right there, of not allowing people to use your body, use you or abuse you, take advantage of you, mislead you. This is you not fighting with the power that God is giving you. There is structure here. Okay? There is levels to this. You know, you cannot fight to get to your north node like that. It's not about, oh my God, I don't know what I want to do. Do what you're doing, but know that your lessons are with people. Your north node lessons are with people. You being in that south node energy is you learning lessons and not continuously being in those lessons. All right? How long are you going to be with that friend until you know that she's sleeping with your man? Like, are you going to cut her off? Or are you going to keep smiling in her face, acting like y'all cool when y'all really not? All right, so Spirit is saying the lessons, your purpose is to learn the lessons in this life when it comes to your relationships. Your north node exists when you remove yourself from people that don't serve your higher purpose. This is you becoming your best self and learning lessons and not going through the same cycles that you've been going through. So if you're in a marriage and you know you're not happy, then you are stuck in your south node and you're going to be stuck for a while until you realize that relationship was never for you. All right? So this is God wanting to heal that, because what God is saying is that you're trying to find structure. So your lesson is to not look on other people's paper to see what they're doing. Okay? To see how, to see, oh, well, she got to her north node. Okay, well, focus on you. What lessons have you not learned? The lesson is not to be jealous of the next sister or the next brother. The lesson is to learn how to come out of jealousy, toxicity, how to come out of feeling insecure when it comes to your abilities in this life. Okay? So how can you get out of this energy here where you're in the Five of Pentacles? You're in the Five of Pentacles because you're allowing people to take advantage of you. So clarify this Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, we got the Justice card. So let's see. Someone's Ten of Swords. You coming out of a difficult situation where you've been stabbed in your back. You're coming out, you're recovering. Okay, so you recovering from these types of incidents and you're receiving justice while maybe your enemy who has put you in a very difficult situation is causing you, like, you being here, you being in this Five of Pentacles, like very, very low at this time, is a beautiful thing for you. Okay? But again, okay, well, let me not say that. It's a beautiful thing when you realize where you're at. Okay? The issue is a lot of people are here constantly. A lot of people here are always here. So if you're always here, then it should tell you that it's something wrong with your environment. It's something wrong with where you're putting up with shit that you should not be putting up with. So you're stuck in a South Node karmic situation. And it's because you refuse to learn certain lessons, which causes you to be in the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling burdened, feeling left out, feeling as if you don't have an opportunity in this life. And you really do. I was listening to a tarot reader, and she pointed out something. I forget her name, but she pointed out to the key. Like, I always seen the key, but I never realized, like, she was like, the key is right here. I'm like, wow, like, so this person could literally come out of this energy where she thought that she was low, very low, or feeling like she was down. Like, yeah, you may be feeling down, but you got the key to get out of this situation. God is wanting to heal you. So in order for God to heal you, you're going to have to realize where you are, okay? And that comes in, that will be your justice, realizing how low you are in your life. Okay, you looking down at your shadow self and you're realizing that I don't like where I am. So what are you going to do about not liking where you are? You being stuck in your south node and continuing to go through karmic lessons are causing you to be stuck in your life. God is saying it's time to figure out how to walk away from this situation. If you're feeling stuck in relationships, there's a time for you to do some burning and releasing. Throw it in throw it in the bowl, burn it, and walk away from people that don't serve you, okay? That don't love you and don't serve you. That's going to be your justice, and that's you getting closer to your north node. All right? You got to know your worth. Even if you're low, you got to know that you are a beautiful, powerful being, and you're more than capable. You're more powerful than anybody has ever, like, anyone who's ever told you anything less. Then we know that shit ain't true. So we got the Four of Pentacles here. Clarify this, ancestors, please. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? It's because now, clarify the Four of Pentacles. Someone's trying to control your mind. Someone's putting in work to control your mind. So you got to get through these hurdles. See, the thing is, it's people that hurt us. It's people that keep us stuck. And until you realize that no one can be more powerful than you in your body, mind, your soul, your spirit. People cannot be that powerful. Okay? No one's that powerful over you. You have to know that. You have to believe that. Okay? So someone's trying to control your mind. Someone's putting effort into control your mind. Someone's trying to figure out the right words to say to act as if everything is fine when really you know it's not. So this is someone trying to call you back into something that you know you should be walking away from. What are you going to do? Are you going to go back? You got choices. Are you going to answer? Are you going to allow this person in your life to do you the same way, put you here again? This person is not going to change. This could be your mother. This could be your father. This could be your sister, your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your ex. Anybody, okay? This person's not going to change. I'm just going to tell you that right now. All right? This person toxic. They're calling you back. You see his hands? They're calling you back to mind F you. They're playing mind games with you, or they about to. They want you right where they can get. You got spiritual handlers. This is a spiritual handler. Okay? Are you going to allow a spiritual handler to take over your mind, body, and your soul? Keeping you here because they need your energy. This is how they feed off of you. These are energy vampires, succubus spirits. You're going to have to learn what you're stuck in. So now, instead of you thinking about your purpose in this life, which is to get to your promised land, you're stuck here wondering, okay, should I go back? Should I deal with him or her? Okay, so you're going to work and you're feeling like this every day. Not thinking about, how do I get out of this type of situation? Because someone is mind effing you. So you should be at work doing, being a citizen, a productive citizen, or whatever you're doing in your life, wherever you're at right now in your life. It's not about it's not about oh, I'm a, so I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know where I'm headed when it comes to my life's purpose. Stay exact. You are where you're supposed to be. Everyone is where they're supposed to be. Okay? You're not lost. You just where you're at because you've not learned lessons. So you're still in your karmic situations. You're still in your south node where you are experiencing cycles that you've not broken yet. Okay? So you it's not about you rushing to your south node. It takes time to get, I'm sorry. It's not about you rushing to your north node. It takes time to get there. Okay? It takes time to get there. Right now, it's the time for you to learn these specific lessons that you are caught in. So where you're at is in dysfunctional relationships that you've not broken, you've not walked away from. So if you're not walking away, you're still going to be caught in specific cycles that you are being manipulated and mind effed in. You see this person? They going with the flow of life, the flow of people, the flow of their opposers. This is your opposer. This is someone that doesn't want the best for you. They don't want to see you do good. They're not about to tell you that they're controlling you, manipulating you, mind effing you. This is a person that's been doing this for a while. Why you think it's so hard for people to let me go? They can't believe I woke up. Okay? They working on you. And especially in these times, it's getting worse because you are their source. You are their energy source. In order for you in order for people like this to survive, they need you. They need you to be here. Okay? Every day they working on your ass. What you gonna do about it? All right? So, with that said, someone has a strong hold on you. They're like, this bitch ain't going nowhere. Like, how do you feel about someone refusing to know your worth? Even as much as you try to like prove yourself, you can never prove yourself to no one who doesn't want to see that shit. People only see it when you're about to leave, when you're done with their monkey ass. Okay? Then they start waking up. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's over with you. Don't you ever think the collective coming back to your ass. You can get that out of your fucking mind. You gotta be a stupid ass piece of shit to really think that after you done tried to mind of somebody that someone's coming back to your dumb ass. Okay? The code has been broken. The code is to stay where you are. You are not confused. You are not left behind. The only person that's leaving you behind is yourself. You're not in your north node because you're still caught with people you should have been walked away from years ago. God is wanting better for you. But again, just because you go to church don't mean that you're being saved. When are you going to start doing the work? Because God can't save you. You have to save yourself. Once you put in the work, God can trust you. Okay? And that is what it is. People may argue, they may fight, they may, they want to tear me up for telling you this. You do not go walk up to the altar thinking that you're getting saved. That's a lie. Why are people still walking up to the altar then over and over every Sunday? You see the same people done backslid, walked up to the altar and done it again. These are people who are caught in cycles, karmic cycles. You don't heal by getting saved. You have to save yourself. You have to do the work yourself. Okay? Now, you can cleanse yourself. I do believe in, I don't know if I'm not going to say I believe in baptism. It's a mind thing. So even if you were to let's just say, people believe, spiritual baths are good where you're cleansing yourself. But at the same time, it's a mind thing. It's all in your mind. Your mind is everything. So you could take a spiritual bath and still be sleeping with the same man who's causing you to have to take a damn spiritual bath. It's your choices in this life. It's what you're choosing to stay in your self node. You've not broken these curses. You've not broken certain generational curses. And the thing is, you don't do it for the physical people like in your family. I mean, you do it for your bloodline, but again, even people in your family ain't your family. Some of them, some of them were spiritual blockers all along. These were people who you had to come back and learn lessons from. They were all set up. And I got a good video on TikTok. I'ma post it on my community post. That was a very good video. Ooh, I'ma watch that. But it talks about, how your family played a role. You can't get mad at your family. The thing is, you can't get mad at people for being this type of energy here. People were set up to do this because it is not easy getting to your north node. Okay? This is why God gives you a certain amount of strength to get here, because God has to trust you. You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You were never broke. Okay? So we got the Emperor here. Clarify this, ancestors. You walking around saying, I'm broke, I'm dead, I'm this. Like, no, you're not. You're alive and well. You're beautiful. You're powerful. You're everything that God said you are. All right? You have purpose out here. And God wants you to know that. God wants you to believe that. So, clarify this. So, you got this guy here. Clarify this. Someone's trying to figure out how to come towards you. This is a guy who, does he know his worth, ancestors? Does he know his worth? Not really. He's stuck. Clarify him. What's going on with this guy? He with an earth sign woman. Clarify this. So there are people who are wanting to like make something work with you. With the Page of Wands, like someone's trying to figure out how to do it. It's an earth sign. It could be a fire sign who got water in his chart. Or this could be a fire sign and a water sign and an earth sign. Let's see. Okay, so they're struggling. What's going on with this? Someone sees a relationship with you. Or this is a person who sees your worth. Okay? So someone sees your worth. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so she's going through a change. She's stuck. She's going through a lot of, she's stuck in toxicity. She's what's going on with her? I'm about to look and see. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles, ancestors. So she's what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles? Okay, so what's going on with her? Okay. She's in despair. She's going through issues. Maybe her and this guy was together. Maybe they were married or together. They could be going through things. Okay, the issue is she's still trying to like bind herself to some guy. She's going through a tower moment because she's not willing to let something go. Maybe they're married or they're going through issues in their marriage. This is not a good situation to be in because Someone is still, what's going on with this, ancestors? So there is a change that could be happening where someone could be stuck because they're not willing to walk away from a relationship that is really over. Let's see. Clarify this. Clarify this, ancestors. Someone could be feeling really uncomfortable with this message that I'm giving. So yeah, she's a part of so she's about like she likes the finest things in life, you know, materialistic. Ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as it has balance. But there are like sudden changes in this person's life where there's a lot of conflict that could be going on with this person and her money and stuff like that. So she's concerned about money, and she's wanting to be with this guy. And the guy that she's wanting to be with, you know, ain't happy. So we got the stars and the stars and the sun in reverse. So someone's feeling like there could be a lot of gossip happening in a relationship. And the issue is, because she's unhappy, or this relationship is not bringing her enlightenment, or they not good. They're not doing good. So she has a strong hold to this person. And this man, let me see what's going on. How does the man feel about her? The man ain't really happy. He heartbroken. He not really happy in this relationship. You know, I feel like either he got financial issues, they're going through financial issues, or just not feeling as happy as, it's a lot of arguing going on. There's other people butting in their relationship. It's just a lot going on. So this is a person who may need this message. She is feeling bind to this relationship. She not happy. She's going through changes. It's a lot going on. And so maybe someone has a tight grip on her, or she has a tight grip on him. But it's very toxic, and someone's trying to like get out of this connection. So with that said, someone has to figure out their exit strategy, because someone's not happy in that relationship. And you know, the thing is, sometimes people think that when you marry somebody, you have to be with them forever. And sometimes it's just a lesson, because then again, like, God never told you to be with that person. You know, this is something that was forced upon you through lust, through, you know, your own doing. You know, I feel like there are not many marriages that God actually puts together. They're more so karmic relationships, because what I feel now that I'm realizing what you have to do in order to get to your North Node is that there are people who are caught in karmic cycles with people that they don't really like that, or they're not supposed to be with. So it's you know, God didn't tell you to be with that person. You know, that was just supposed to be a lesson. So you got the Five of Wands in reverse again. So someone could be feeling a way about this message. They're feeling uncomfortable, but they're realizing, you know, someone's having to like come out of conflict with trying to forcing you to do to do something. You know, someone's fully aware that they have to work on themselves. Someone's fully aware that they have to make a choice to work on themselves. Like, at this point, I'm not about to be mind F by anybody. Not by no weak ass person who has to mind F me in order to gain power. You know, I mean, that's how I look at it. Because if you have to control my life in order for you to gain some sort of stability in yours, that means that you're not really that strong. That means that, excuse me, that means that you're not that strong. You never really were that strong. Yeah, you're walking away. So you're walking away without a fight because it's like you realize what you want. So this could be a fire sign, knowing that they have to do the same. They're like protecting their energy. Yeah. So we got the high priestess and the two of swords in the so this is someone who's gaining clarity right now. They're almost there when it comes to their clarity. They're almost there when they're trying to see, someone's coming out, realizing what they have to do. They're unlocking their self from this soul tie that they may have. Yeah, someone's bound or tied to something. And more so, it's someone realizing that they must heal. Someone has to do a lot of healing. And I feel like with these messages, it could be assisting this person a whole lot. Yeah, so you could be an earth sign. That could be, clarify this, ancestors. Yeah, so you're choosing to walk away from a fire sign. Okay, so with that, I feel like, clarify this, ancestors. Someone is still feeling away though. So you got a fire sign here who is going through mental health issues. Clarify this, Seven of Cups, ancestors. So they're stuck in conflict, inner conflict, where they're having to make choices that they're fighting with. Someone doesn't like what they're fighting with. Someone's feeling stuck. But they're coming, like someone's fighting with themselves because they know that they have to make choices in their life. So because of that, clarify this person. So with the Page of Swords in the Wheel, there's like a transformation that could be happening for this person, or someone's trying to carry out what they're doing. They trying to heal. Definitely trying to heal, trying to fight their demon. Someone's fighting with demons. This is a demon. Let's look. Let's find out what this is. Because remember, we don't fight with flesh and blood. We fight with these demonic entities. Clarify the devil, Most High God. What devil, what demon is this that they're fighting with? What is this demon? What demon is this? Thank you. This is the Bifron's demon. Remember the lessons of your ancestors. Knowledge of stones, plants, and astrology will lead to success. Let me find out what demon this is. So this is a demon of obsession, okay? So a Bifront, it helps to remember that these names come from the symbolic and mythic systems. Hold on. The problems they were said to cause were ways of talking about the inner or social troubles that people of that time didn't understand in psychological terms. So this person is fighting with obsession. with the unknown, becoming so focused on so someone's focused on, like, do you know how a person, so this person is fighting with obsession, isolation, detachment issues, distorted thinking, anxiety, sleeplessness, unethical curiosity. This is a person who has who has negative thoughts. They always thinking about something bad. It's always dealing with toxicity. You know, this is a person who's obsessed with negativity. They don't know how to they're having to heal. Okay, so they're obsessed with also, it's like you know how a demon can only want you to do bad. Like, this is a person that don't see the good in nothing. They will constantly think of ways to just, I don't know, like, okay, so it says becoming so focused on death, spirits, or the occult that you neglect daily life. So someone's very focused on toxicity. So this is a person who wakes up, breathes, like I wake up and breathe tarot. This person wakes up every day to figure out how to destroy themselves, well, destroy others. Because they've been in a system for so long, they think this is how life is. So this is a person who's fixed on not seeing others happy, fix people's pain. So when it comes to relationships and like coming together, this is a spirit, or this person has a spirit of destruction in them, where they don't want, they're like on Satan's agenda to this fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius on Satan's agenda to cause chaos and confusion. And someone's trying to balance this, but they're too deep. Clarify this energy, ancestors. Yeah, they're blocked. They're stuck. They have no spiritual covering, and they're stuck in their life. You know, this is a person who's stuck in their life. So their relationships aren't even that good. They're just, the way they see this world is like, they remind me of Mufasa. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a person that wants a relationship with you. This is a person that you are in a relationship right now, possibly longing for, possibly crying over. Be careful of who you're spilling your energy to. Okay? Be careful of who you crying over. Be careful who you obsessing over. This is a person who do daily work on your ass. Okay? They look good. They handsome. You know what I'm saying? Because we see potential in black men who are career driven. They run businesses. They have money. They drive nice vehicles. They have a beautiful outer appearance, but on the inside it's all fucked up, baby. You effed up. You a effed up person, and you don't belong to nobody. You belong right there, sitting your ass in the corner where your mama told your ass to sit down. Like, sit down. Go sit down, because you a horrible person. You the reason why there are people going there are people who are caught in a damn maze, and it's because it's people out here who want to, like, are longing to be in your life. People like these, people that have a secret life where they're constantly doing work on your mental. You know, these are people who abuse magic. They're horrible people. And I'm telling you, these be the sexiest men. You be like, dang, he's so handsome, but he got issues. Stop crying over these people. I'm telling you, they'll keep you blocked. They'll keep you stuck. They'll keep you always in your south node, where you're not able to work on yourself because you're so caught in a battle trying to be with someone. Like, this is you going crazy over a devil, like, going crazy over a demon who has issues with obsession. The obsession to only focus on deteriorate. I can't even say the word. Causing deterioration or deteriorating you. You know, this is a person who wants to reconstruct your purpose in this life. Someone does not want the best for you. Okay? So while you're chasing somebody, you better realize who you're chasing. You better realize it, because you're off of balance and you just chasing after a big fool. Okay? A big fool who's working on you daily to keep you stuck. This is your opposer. You wondering why, damn, like, why can't I ever get ahead? It's because this person is constantly doing work on you. They were born to cause destruction. This is a person who's needing help on how to get out of this. Like, this person is deep into some stuff that he don't know how to get out of, okay? So with that said, like, I feel like someone's seeing the light. They're like, oh, that's why that was happening. This is why that was happening. Yeah, someone's doing mind games on you. Okay? So this is why it's very important to have a relationship with God. Be careful who you chasing. All right? Because someone's leaving your ass right here. Right here. They're sneaking. Look. That's the plan. That's the goal, baby. That is the goal. It was the goal all along. So while you're sitting here worrying and rushing, oh my God, I'm not in my north node. Well, that's your fault. You're continuing to deal with psychos like this. People that want control over your mind, baby. You chasing after a weirdo. Okay? This is a weirdo. This is someone who is obsessed with seeing your downfall, seeing you break, seeing you chase them. Like they're the person who's causing destruction in your life. But they look good, they got money. You like, girl, he got money. He fine. He good in bed. You see all the wrong things, baby. What about the integrity? Does he have integrity? You got to test this person. See, the thing is, when you test people, they can't pass certain tests. They will not be able to pass certain tests. Wait it out a little longer and not be intimate with that person. See how they act. Okay? That's your justice. That's your justice. All right? That's your justice. Wait it out and just see how they act. See if they be mean to you. Okay? That's the lesson. That's your lesson. So while don't be mad at someone for developing. This is your time to focus on you. This is your time to realize that you are currently undergoing lessons in your life that you've not broken. You've not broken certain lessons because you're continuing to chase after the wrong people. You're aligned with the wrong people. You're friends with the wrong people. You're still caught in cycles. You've never been alone. You never worked on yourself. Like this is why you are still in your south node. So your goal is to continue being that wonderful citizen, that wonderful productive citizen of America. Your reality is to realize that you are in a world of confusion. You're in a maze. You're like Waldo, okay? You're like Waldo. You're like, okay, where am I going today? What am I going to do? You're going to have to figure it out. Figure it out. Just like someone told me, figure it out. Okay. I'll figure it out because I'm not going through this shit again. You are past it. You are definitely past the torch. Okay? You are definitely past the torch. They gave it right to you. Your great grandma, your your great 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 grandma passed you the torch of pain, baby. They told you to figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. You have to figure this shit out, baby, because I can't help you. I got my own issues. So I'm just going to pass you my pain. And you going to have to do your best, because I ain't got it for you. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have the experience. I don't got shit. And I can't even give you an inheritance, because I done worked so hard. I can't give it to you. I've been used, abused, broken. You know, I've been delayed, denied. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give you shit. I ain't got shit for you, baby. You gonna have to figure that shit out on your own. Figure it out. All right? That's what they do. Figure it out. So you are figuring the shit out. And while you're figuring it out, you're heartbroken. Because now you're your ancestors' ancestors. Okay? That blood that they gave you, that hard-earned blood that they gave you, that blood, sweat, and tear, that one tear that come right down the side of the eye where you know what I'm saying? They gave you that. They handed it right to you. You're like, here, you handle the shit now. This is your life. Because I'm about to die and get out of here. But not knowing that they still passed you something that someone still has to do. Okay? They like, I'ma just die. Because I can't do this shit no more. So they gave it right to you. And they gave it to the right person. Because guess what? You're going to handle that shit. You're going to handle it. So when my mom passed, I realized that she passed me her pain. The pain of manipulation and trauma and being abused and misused and all of the lower vibrational energies that my mother never had fought, never had gotten through. Feeling as if she wasn't worthy. All these things is the pains and the lessons that I had to experience. And so with that said, God gave me those lessons to experience. And I'm doing this shit now, okay? Okay? So with that said, now that you've awakened, now that you're realizing that you are past the torch of hardship and pain, what are you going to do with this pain? Are you going to continue with the pain? Are you going to continue allowing this to go down to your family's bloodline over and over again? Or are you going to be the curse breaker of the family? Are you going to be the curse breaker? Because you got massive change. We got to find a solution. Right? We're going to carve that shit right into the bloodline. Freedom. Freedom. Power to the mind. Power to the mind. Power to the mind. Power to America, right? Right, America? What is the reality? To free yourself. Free your mind. Free your mind, baby. It's time to let that shit go. Let that hoe go. Let that hoe go. That hoe don't know shit. All right? Let it go. So you gonna be out here breaking these cycles, okay? That's your pleasure. That's your pleasure. That's your justice. That's your justice. That's your freedom. Let that shit go. Learn that lesson. You see people don't want you to know that shit. They mad. They mad. They're mad, baby. They gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad because they know they ain't coming back. They know you ain't letting they ass back in your life. That shit done. Okay? We're done with that shit. Let that hoe go. Let that hoe go and let that hoe know who you giving to. All right? We're no longer bowing to the master. We no longer need a master. Let that hoe go. That hoe don't know shit. Where you headed? Because it's over. It's over. Don't you ever think you coming back here. Get the fuck on, you energy vampire, no good having, you scheming, lying, devil, you obsessed with the you know what I'm saying? Like you just, get out. Get gone. So you the reason. Yeah, we're over it. Bye-bye. Okay? So, yeah. It is over, We ain't taking that shit. So, yeah. We know what to do. All right? You ain't got to sit here and fight. Oh, hurry. No. Learn the lesson. That's all you have to do. Your purpose is to learn the lessons. Stop fighting with yourself. Learn the lessons and let it go. All right? People don't want you to know that shit. It's not about, graduate, do what you got to do to make that money, be the productive citizen of America. But at the end of the day, your freedom comes in you breaking the generational curse off of the family. That torch that they gave you, baby, it wasn't good. It was for you to break that shit. Okay? Realize it, break it, let it go. No longer allowing yourself to be tied to what your ancestors have given you. Your ancestors they're handing you the torch, okay? Can you handle it? They're wanting you to end that shit. Can you handle it? Can you do this? Are you going to be able to break it? Because they're giving it to you. They're waiting on you. Because they could not do it. And they're like, please, like, can you do it for us? Please help. We tired of this shit. All right? All right. So the point is, someone is at their lowest. And someone's needing to figure out what they're going to do next. Okay? If you feel like you have to fight, baby, then it ain't worth fighting for. You don't fight for shit, especially if God is saying, no, if it's hard, baby, let it go. That's the lesson. All right? That's the lesson. The lesson is to break it. And you got help from your ancestors, but in order for your ancestors to step in, you have to let go of this energy here. Someone's controlling your mind. Okay? Never think that you can undermine somebody by trying to play them. See, the issue is we be trying to play people, but then we end up getting played ourselves. So you thought you were, okay, oh, I'm going to have a baby by her ex. You played yourself. Now you're stuck in bind to somebody. Okay? Never get mad at someone who steals or feels as if they stole somebody from you. That was the plan all along. God was getting you out of that shit. All right? So yeah. Someone's having to heal from their demonic entity. It's an earth sign woman, an earth sign man. What's this? A fire sign man. all broken and heart. They're going through a lot of pain right now. They're stuck in their life and they're going through a lot of pain, and it's because they have enough. Let's see what entity this is. Ancestors, what entity is this that this person currently had? What do they have? What's this? It's the Mayrax demon. Astrology is the key to the answers you seek. Look to the stars above the guidance of clarification. Let me see. What is this? Intellectual arrogance. So these are people who are very knowledgeable, but they're arrogant with their knowledge. So believing you already know everything. Someone thinks they know everything. Well, I hate to be around people like that. So if you think you know everything, like there's lessons that you have not learned. So the issue is you're caught in a cycle where no one can teach you nothing. How does it feel to be a person to like you talking to someone who already feels as if whatever you're saying ain't shit? These are people that don't want to listen. They feel they know it all. So you're arrogant, you're over analyzing things, or mental, you have mental exhaustion. So you're getting lost in study, detail, or overthinking. Someone who thinks they know everything. Issues with manipulation through knowledge. So because you know everything, you're able to manipulate. So it's like you're using what you know to control rather than to enlighten. So just because you're knowledgeable, you use your knowledge to control others. You have this connection to from emotion, so you don't care about people. You're not a compassionate person. You don't love. You just you're intimate with people in anger. You a mean spirited person. You got a lot to learn, baby, because I don't deal with people like you. Okay? So you spiritual imbalance. So you're imbalancing your spirituality, seeking wisdom from sources that are unsettling, that are unsettled, that unsettle you instead of uplift you. So you don't uplift, you just want to hurt people. And then neglect of the body. So focus on abstract knowledge while ignoring the physical well-being. So the thing is, you may have money, you may look like you have it all together, but really you're lacking spiritually. You're not enlightened. You really don't know much. You think you know everything, and these are the type of people I run from, because you can't teach them shit. You know what I'm saying? These are people that are in your world that you're having to release, that are currently getting a wake-up call, that are currently figuring out that they are receiving karma for the ways that they've been doing things in their life. So maybe you real smart. You could be real smart or something like that, but you're stuck because you're so smart. Being smart ain't always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to be intellectual. You being intellectual, spiritual, in alignment, but some y'all listen. Y'all don't listen to learn. Y'all listen to like critique what someone else is doing, or how someone else, like you're very critical. But the thing is, you're not learning nothing. What you do is you laugh at somebody. You listen to somebody, then you start laughing at someone. You heard her. Like you don't learn shit. You think you know everything. I don't like you. I don't like people like you. Okay? You need to heal because you don't know everything. And you think that a certain person is only able to be taught. Like you'll look at me and be like, oh well, because you look like that, or because this and that, like you don't deserve the position you're in because of this and that, because of your background, or because whatever your educational background, how you look, where you come from. Like these are people who have possibly, like I had a guy friend who, what, like, I really liked this person at one point. He was a lawyer, and I've had relationships with people who have very good careers, you know. So, you know, I've had a relationship with a doctor. Like I had relationships with, you know, many people who are in like the white collar career or whatever. But anyway, those type of people that I've dated, I've noticed that they had a background where their family graduated from a certain school, and they were very like a lot of their family was professional and successful, and you know they had money, and you know these are people that if you are not someone who is a let's name one of them schools, the schools that I forget one of the what is it, HB, I forget. But if you're not a graduate from, what is that school? Like an Ivy League university. If you're not from if you don't come from, or if you didn't go to Harvard, or you know one of them high status colleges, UCLA, then you're not worth a relationship, because they family has a certain type of criteria that they want for their son or their daughter. You gotta look like and have a background that fits their family. If you don't have that background, then you can't be a part of our family, because you are throwing it off. You're you're effing it up. You little ghetto. Like we don't like ghetto. You're throwing it off. Like we're wanting our son to be with someone who is a graduate and has years, and like, you know, that's the truth. So if you don't have that background, or if you're not that smart, or if you this, or if you that, then you're not going to be a part of our family. You know, we can't just let anybody in. And that's understandable. You know, I get it. But then again, it's just like, you the one who was going to bring all of this abundance here. You know what I'm saying? They looked at you like you were nothing. They're like, I don't like you. Not knowing that you were actually the gift all along. You were the inheritance that, you know, you were going to bring a lot. But anyway, these are people who didn't see your value until now. And so they're still looking at you like who you think you are. You know, they're still judging you. So with that said, now like they see you, that they want a relationship with you. But you're like, no, I'm healed now. I don't need you. I could do better. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you're getting an inheritance, and it's because you walked away from a lot of toxicity. These are people who are met with control issues, people who are very obsessed with when it comes to money, and when it comes to status, when it comes to, you know, where you stand in your life. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to be bothered with you now, but now that you walked away and focused on yourself, and you've broken a curse, you get what God is giving you, someone is feeling a way about it. And it's like, wait a minute. Can we talk? No, we can't talk. Okay, so now you're becoming intimidating to these people. It's like, how does the tables turn? Like, you see how God do, how God will raise you up in front of people who thought you were absolutely nothing. These are people who are stricken, or they're like, damn, like there's towers, like they're shocked. You know what I'm saying? They become enlightened. They've got passion for you and stuff. They're like, let me work on myself. Let me become my best self now. This is the stressful part. People never thought you'd be the one. Like, who are you to be the one? Who are you to be the one? You know, you wasn't supposed to be that person. Who told you that you were the one to like be where you are? So now someone's angry because you won't be connected to them no more. God cut it off. God blocked it. Yeah. And someone don't like that shit. Yeah, that's the truth. All right. So we got a fire sign here. What's this fire sign up to? Going through issues with losing things, like losing control of her life, losing everything. And it's because you're standing in your truth. And someone doesn't like that. Like you know, this is a person that is very manipulative and doesn't have any plans when it comes to their life, because they're so consumed with trying to break you down. Someone's lost themselves trying to break you down. And you just learned from it. You're continuing to grow from it. And someone hates that. Like, you know, go get gone, lady. Go heal with your miserable ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the person who's conflicted with everything you say. Like, someone who's too smart for their own good. Like, you're too smart. You won't learn. You're stuck. You're causing delays in your life, and secretly you know this, you know. Secretly God is asking or telling you that you can win too if you just try. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got, guys. There are cycles that you've broken. You're no longer dealing with these people. The court has been cut, and this is your justice. Okay, you standing on business. You standing on business, and it's difficult for people. People want you to be that innocent, loving person. People are hurt because of the actions that you've taken for yourself. The results that you've received for yourself is causing others the issues that they wanted for you. So the pain that they wanted for you is going back to them. And that's just the painful part. What is the advice? Yeah, people are feeling left out in the cold. So ancestors, what is the advice for this person who has engulfed the Bifron's demon? This is a person who's trying to fight the demon that he done engulfed. What is the best advice to give this person? What is the best information to give this person who's engulfed the Bifron demon? And Most High God, please give me to walk away from this Bifron demon, to do your spiritual cleansing, to go back to your past, and remember, what is this? Clarify this, ancestors. So you've engulfed this demon from an ancestor of yours. Your ancestor possibly was in war. Your ancestor was someone who was a veteran. Clarify the ancestors. Clarify this person's ancestor. The ancestor you had is going through a lot. Your ancestor's stuck. You causing more trauma for your ancestor, just to let you know. So if you've engulfed this demon, yeah. So it's so what happened is clarify the Ten of Pentacles, ancestors, for this ancestor here. What's going on? So clarify this. They're upset with the money you receive, how you're receiving your money. Clarify this. Yeah. So they're upset with how you received your money. Your ancestors are hurt on how you are taking, or they're wanting you to end a cycle with how you are receiving your money. Your ancestors are in pain. Your ancestors, like, the more and more you engulf this demon, and I feel like there is a lot of sacrifices that have been made through you. Whatever's happened, your ancestors are effed up. Okay, so clarify this. Yeah, so we got the emperor. They're angry with you. They're angry with you. You blocked off the creativity of the bloodline when it comes to your family. They are very, like, your ancestors are coming out in reversed, where they don't know what to do. They're asking that you do the work. You need to work on yourself. I'm also seeing here that your ancestors are asking you to, like, bring love into this situation. They've been trying to communicate with you. Clarify this. They're like, they're wanting you to do better. You may have, like, a earth sign around you. You could be an earth sign, a fire sign. You could be, what else? I'm getting an earth sign. You could be a Gemini. You could be a Capricorn. You could be a Scorpio. Your ancestors, or you could be a water sign. You could be a Libra. Your ancestors are telling you to end the cycle of what you're doing. They're wanting you to be more of a giver than a receiver. They're asking that, like, they're heartbroken. They just hurt, okay? They hurt. You caused a lot of of trauma to the ancestors because of the money you've been taking, and how you've been taking your money. How you've been making your money. All right? So they're wanting you to, they've been trying to reach out to you, but you've not been listening. You've not been hearing them. They want to reconnect with you. They want a relationship with you. But it's in a, like, more of a higher vibration. That's the truth. And I'm just going to get these cards out just to get more clarity on the ancestors. Ancestors, please tell me what this person's ancestors, I want to tell them. This person who's engulfed the Bifferon demon. Most High God, come through. Danger. So they're saying okay, I don't know if this is my ancestors telling me about danger that these people are going through, but let's see, you're messing up, like, the health in the family, like your blood, like, there's, like, a issue in your bloodline that's causing health issues as well, possibly mental. They're wanting you to be more responsible when it comes to how you're doing your magic, and then also they're very surprised in what you've been doing. Anything else? So they're wanting you to break up with whoever you're with. Break up with them, or, like, break up with the cycle of what you've been doing. Okay, so you need to do that. It's important. Yeah, they're wanting, like, sex vacation. Maybe you're needing to, like, so there's gonna be a shock. So we got abundance, confirmation, let go. They're wanting you to be abundant. They're wanting you to let go. Clarify abundance, ancestors. You blocked your bloodline from being abundant. They're saying like however you gained your abundance is not how they wanted that for you. They're just, they're really upset with you. Also, the person you got pregnant was somebody you shouldn't have got pregnant. This is a person who's very jealous, and like they just saying you messing up the bloodline with people you're sleeping with, people you're constantly like the magic that you're doing. I'm surprised that the magic card didn't come out. But hey, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like the ancestors are not liking how you getting your money. Like I'm getting someone say, yeah, right, whatever, but it's the truth. Your ancestors don't like how you gain your inheritance or don't like how you gain money. Okay? Your ancestors are hurting. You caused a setback for your ancestors, and especially there's like saying walk away from what you've been doing. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, that's the best advice for you if you conjured up this type of demon. Any last messages, ancestors? Any last messages? So we got justice with the 5 of Cups. So justice here. Maybe you might not like the karma that you're going to be getting because of the demon that you've engulfed. What I'm seeing here is like there could be an ending to some sort of inheritance that you thought you were going to get. And there's justice and karma being played out. So your ancestors could be saddened by what you were doing to gain some inheritance. They are aware of how you've gone about it. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you were very sneaky, conniving, unjust. The way you gotten to where you are. You stepped on the backs of others, causing pain and trauma for people to get what you want. And your ancestors are very ashamed of you. You have military ancestors that don't like you, and it's because of what you've done. You could be a fire sign. I don't know who you are, but with the death card, your ancestors are not proud of you. They not good with you, okay? They find you to be very toxic. You've abused magic. You've abused your power. You've abused people to get where you are. You don't deserve to be where you are financially, and your ancestors don't like you, okay? Your ancestors don't respect you either. So with that said, you caused a lot of pain and trauma for people. You need to walk away from what you've been up to, what you've been doing. You ain't gonna have no luck if you keep doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? You are a disgrace to your ancestors, okay? And the work that you've been embedded in, trying to do to cause pain for others to get to where you are, just know that it ain't gonna be good for you, because what I'm seeing here is like people are gaining clarity and truth. People are disconnecting from people who are inconsistent with their lives. So if this is like karmic connections that are not supposed to be happening, it won't happen. Okay? So you might as well let it go. Okay, that's the truth. And yeah, because we're not gonna be dealing with you. And you could be mad about it all you want to, but do what you do. Absolutely. Not my monkey, not my circus. Who did all this? I don't know, Jeff. But whoever this is a fire sign. Definitely has to do with a fire sign. So your mother, let's see. So we got the High Priestess. So we got the no, that's the Empress. So the 4 of Cups. Yeah, someone's still trying to offer something, but you're not going to be offered that. The answer is no. Okay? So when it comes to new opportunities with people who are of higher vibration, Spirit is telling you to work on your own vibration and stop trying to combine your energy with the collective, because the energy you're trying to combine yourself to is being controlled by the person who has the energy, meaning the person who's done the work, and who is doing the work on themselves, who is doing the work to step into their power. They're taking their power back, and they're being educated on how to do that. Okay, so if you think you're about to be like do work to like do spell work or work on something to where you can be back connected to the collective, the answer is no. Okay, find your way, figure it out. Figure it out just like you wanted the collective to figure it out. It's time for you to do your own healing, connect to your own power. Okay? Learn thyself, love thyself, honor thyself, worship thyself, and also find a relationship with the Most High God. If you're serious about the journey, this is what you need to do. Stop trying to fight your way into someone's life when someone said no. Stop trying to manipulate other readers to put in a message for you, because it's only gonna make you sadder when someone continues to reject you. Okay, you're a reject, meaning you need to find where you find someone else energy to leech off of, because you're not leeching off of the collectives no more. We figured you out, just like you told us to. You said figure it out. We figured it out. Okay, it was you all along. So yeah, we figured it out. We seen the work you were doing. We seen how you were a crab in a barrel. You know what I'm saying? We no longer want to be connected to you. We're disconnecting our energy and secretly moving on. Minding our business just like you should mind yours, okay? We definitely figured it out. So yeah. Yeah. You're God's baby. God loves you. Okay? God's gonna always love you. But do you love God? All right? Are you gonna find a relationship with God? Are you gonna find your way back to God? Where are you headed now that you can no longer be connected to the collective? What are you gonna do now that the collective is taking back their power? We're stepping into our power. What are you gonna do now? Where are you headed? What are you gonna do for yourself? Okay? Now that you've been enlightened. Yeah, because now you're imbalanced and you're having to find your way back, just like everyone had to do. We had to figure it out. All right? So there is opportunity for you to heal. You're going to have to realize that you're unhealed to heal. And it starts from the beginning, okay? Healing your inner child. Okay, so your inner child is like, hey, hi, how you doing? You've been neglecting me for a while. Can we figure this out now? Can we figure it out? What we gonna do? Your inner child loves you. Your inner child loves you. Your inner child is a little bit unhealed though. Not a little bit, a lot of bit. Your inner child is like, hey, can we focus on us now? I'm a little, I'm abused. I've been beaten, and you've been doing all that drinking and drugs and sexing, and I kind of need you now. I kind of need you to, can you focus on me? Cause I'm in pain. I need you. I need a home. I'm tired of like doing it alone, like, or handling your BS. Like, you got all this trauma and you didn't poured it all down with some damn alcohol, child. I need you. You're a little toxic. Can you give to me? I'm in need. I need you. Please help. 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 Help me. I need you. Your inner child is asking you because you just too obsessed. You got issues. You know what I'm saying? And you're too focused on others, trying to control others when you should be controlling you, controlling your world, being a productive citizen out here of America, realizing your reality, because your reality is toxic. Okay, you're causing issues for not only yourself but for others, and you're neglecting your inner child who needs you to like kind of pay attention to them. You know what I'm saying? So please help your inner child. Okay, because Shannon, you are definitely unhealed. Look at you. You see how you coming out here, Shannon? You see? claiming that you have a relationship with God, but you really don't. You effed up. Your inner child is calling you. Your inner child is like, can you help me? Because I'm toxic. I don't want people to heal because I'm not healed. I'm unhealed, so I want people to be unhealed like me because I'm a demonic entity. Yeah, you are evil, and that's why God is asking you to heal, because your inner child is effed up. You know, you got that demon on you. It's called the what's that demon called? The Bifferon's demon. That's the demon you got on you. You effed up. You know what I'm saying? For you to even come over here telling me what I'm saying is wrong. I'm the devil. No, you're the devil. You're the you the devil. Okay? You the devil. But yeah, guys, that's what I got. We're gonna get some last messages from the Most High. And maybe Shannon can learn something. Or you can just get gone. Because I'm about to silence you in a minute. You keep talking shit. So Most High God, Mother and Father of Righteousness, can you please give the collective some last messages? What do we need to know at this time? What are last messages you need? You got mental health issues. Sun, what's your name? Sun Ra. Mental health issues. Mental health issues. Okay? You got mental health issues and you need help. Sun Ra, whatever your name is. You know you need help. Shannon, you know you need help too. I'm asking that God covers you and, well, I don't care about you actually. I hope God deals with you in a worse way. But anyway, Most High God, please give me a last message for the collective. And thank you so much. All right, so we have Numbers 3:13. And 4 and 6. Before I push the enter button, I'm going to read it and then I'll let you know what it's talking about. And then let me put in short. I'm not going to push the send button yet. I'm going to read it first. So it says, the children of Israel, instead of every firstborn who opens the womb among the children of Israel, therefore the Levites shall be mine, because all the firstborn are mine. On the day that I struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified to myself all the firstborn in Israel, both man and the beast. They shall be mine. I am the Lord. So it says, then the Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, number the children of Levi by their fathers' houses, by their families. You shall number every male from a month old and above. So Moses numbered them according to the word of the Lord as he was commanded. These were the sons of Levi by their names. Okay, Gershon, Gohath, and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their families. Libni. I'm not going to read all that, but it says these are the families of the Levites. So they're talking about, it looks like they're talking about inheritance, who was called, who was chosen. From Gershon came the family of the Lebanites. These are mine. So I'm guessing these are God's chosen. These are people that God is putting first, okay? So those who were numbered according to the number of all the males from the month old and above, of those who were numbered, there were 7,500. The families of the Gershonites were the camp behind the tabernacle westward. And the leader of the father's house of the Gershonites was Elisaph, the son of Leo. I'm getting that they were the chosens, but let's just get it clarity, because I can't read it all. I know y'all ain't gonna be wanting to hear all that. So it says, because of all the firstborns are mine, for on the day that I smote all the firstborns in the land of Egypt, I hallowed unto me all the firstborns in Israel, both man and beast. Mine shall they be. I am the Lord. So this verse reminds the collective that what is set apart by God carries divine purpose. Spirituality, it's about being chosen and consecrated, called out of old bondage, all right? Because we're breaking these generational curses. I don't care what your demise, what they want, like what you call them, the enemies, or the Ammonite. I think it's the Amadai, dang, I forget. So it says, caught out of the bondage. So walk in new freedom and responsibility for those breaking generational curses. It means your calling isn't random. You were set apart to bring light, healing, and change to the lineage. And shall put thereon confirmation the covering of bandages, skins, and shall spread over it a cloth wholly of blue, and shall put in the staves thereof. This describes the care and reverence the Levites were to show when handling sacred objects. Okay. Spiritually, it teaches protection, discretion, and purity in what is holy. For the collective, it's a call to cover and guard your spiritual work. Cover yourself. Show yourself approved. Show yourself approved, okay? And I want show yourself approved. You are set apart and divinely chosen. Numbers 3:13. And you must protect the sacred within you. Protect yourself. Not everyone should have access to your spirit, your plans, or your peace. This is a season of walking in purpose with reverence, honoring what God entrusted to you, and moving carefully as you carry divine light forward. Okay? The race is not given to the swift. It's given to the ones who endure to the end. So you may be in your south node. That means that you've not learned lessons. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get to your promised land. It just means that you have to learn lessons. And lessons as in how to deal with people that are manipulative, and also how to deal with yourself. Do you feel you know everything? Do you feel that no one else should be able to be called or chosen? Or, do you feel that because you have money, or you went to Harvard, or you went to one of these these schools that may how they do, you may feel like, oh, I went to Harvard, a Ivy League school. You think because you went to an Ivy League school that you're better than somebody? But you've not broken any generational curses. You're really a effed up person. You're mean. You're mean spirited. You are you conspire against others. You a spiritual blocker. You know what I'm saying? And you think you all that than a bag of chips. And let's just be real, you're not. Okay? You're not. You're not all that. And you about to be reminded, okay? Because you still got work to do. Okay? You still got work to do. So, because you still got work to do, you have no right to try to put someone else in a box where you actually are. See, you're stuck. Okay, so while you sitting here trying to judge somebody, or you think you're better than someone because of what school I went to a Ivy League, I am, no one gives two shits about you. You have no integrity. You've not learned nothing. All you do is undermine people. Okay? You've stepped on the backs of others to get to where you are. You probably don't even deserve half of the shit you've earned. That's why your ancestors don't like your ass. And your ancestors are sad, broken, torn up. And when you go on the other side, when it's time for you to leave, you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure it out that everything that you did on this earthly realm to cause pain for everybody in their life, people in their life that you undermined, that you conspired against, Mr. Sig alone, whatever your jealous, evil ass name is, you bitter ass piece of shit. Okay? Cause you know you a bitter ass piece of shit. You hateful hoe. Listen here, I will read your ass for filth. Do not play with me. I'm not the one. Okay? You better shut up. But you find out. Okay? Now, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by your dumb ass, what I'm trying to tell you, if you listen, you will learn that you don't know everything, which is why you're so fucking mad. Okay? You done caused pain for your ancestors. Your ancestors are effed up. But you rich. You got a lot of money, though. And the only reason why is because you stepped on the backs of others. And your ancestors are at their very lowest because of your dumb ass. So now, when you go on the other side, when it's time for you to leave here, you're going to figure out how much you not the shit. How much pain you have caused. Because you're still going to have to face your ancestors on the other side. And you're going to have to face people that you done effed up on the other side, you dumb piece of shit. So shut up. While you over here being someone's, you conspiring against people that are trying to help you. Shut the hell up. Learn for a change. You don't know shit, obviously. If you're sitting over here not listening, get the hell on. No one needs you over here to disagree. If you don't like what I'm saying, go somewhere else. Because you're going to get cussed out. Get the hell on. Anyway, like I was saying, shut up. You have to learn that whatever you're doing on this earthly realm is what you'll be experiencing on the other side. Okay? People don't like this shit. I don't care what you don't like. The truth is the truth. If you don't like the truth, that's your fucking problem. Go deal with it. Because that's your reality at this point. Where you're at, conspiring against a message that is true, coming over here starting conflict with people when no one's done nothing to your ass, is telling me that you're lost. You are a lost soul out here, baby. Go find your soul. Go find yourself. Mr. Sig, alone. Yeah, you're definitely alone because no one's gonna be with you acting the way you are. Something's wrong with you mentally. Why are you over here causing issues when I'm here trying to help? Okay? So if you cause pain for others, meaning stepped on the backs of others to get to where you are, when you go on the other side, your ancestors are going to F your ass up. Your ancestors are going to F your ass up. You don't die. You still have to deal with the other side, okay? So whatever your dumb ass done did on this side to sacrifice others, your dumb ass is going to have to go on the other side and deal with that too. So keep doing the shit and see where your ass ends up. It's not a fucking joke anymore. I don't care. You can get mad all you want to. Because you done caused many issues for people. And you sit here, you gonna get mad at the truth? Get the fuck on. No one cares about you. After you done did what you done did, I can care less about you. Anyway, with that said, someone needs to learn the lesson. Either learn it or get the hell on. Keep doing the shit over and over again. Let's see where that gets you with your sneaky, evil, demonic ass. Like you just a sneaky hoe. You out here doing whatever you want to do. And you think that shit is not going to catch up with you moving in the 7 of Swords energy? You low vibrational demonic entity, you. People tired of you. Get the hell on. You're ruining the vibration of the earth. being who you are. No one wants you. No one wants you. Go heal. Go find yourself, baby. You lost. Okay? Yeah, you're down here low to the ground. It's coming over here starting shit, Mr. Sigalone, whatever you call your name. Get the hell on. If you're not going to be here to bring enlightenment, go away. People are tired of people like you. You're low. You don't even know how to think no more. You're effed up. And you're working with the wrong people. Go somewhere. Yeah, close the cycle out. Figure it out. You need to figure it out. Gain some clarity. Gain answers. Whatever cycle you in, you're just jacked up right now, buddy. And you need to go heal. Go find yourself. Because you're effing up the damn flow of life. Yeah, you effed up mentally. Get gone. Okay? Your mind is effed up. Like, you all over the place. I told you stop coming for me, Mr. Fire Sign Man. You know you're effed up. You ain't gonna have no fucking luck. The way you've been doing people, the way you've been living your life, Mr. Earth Sign Man, all of you, how y'all doing people, you're effed up and you're not gonna have no luck. How you been treating people, how you've killed people to get to the top where you are, you're not gonna have no luck. God is remembering everything that you gotten in your past was for absolutely nothing. You became absolutely a nobody. You're a nobody. The way you've dealt with people, the way you've handled people, the way you're handling yourself. Your ancestors don't like your ass. And I don't either. I don't got nothing to say to you. You caused so much pain for your own kind. And your ancestors, for children, for people that you out here. Go heal. Go fucking heal. Cause you fucked up. You know you are. Go somewhere else. Cause you're not coming over here with the collective. Don't you ever think you about to sit here and do spell work to bring somebody back to your hate and your control, your evilness. Clarify this. So there's a water sign that sees fulfillment with you. Someone's manifesting you, but just be careful. Anyway, do you, okay? Because, baby, you not about to be in no damn third-party situation. Get the hell on with that shit. That shit is played out and old. No one does that shit no more. You understand? Like, go heal with your third-party situation ass. Always got people tied up and tangled up in some shit because your dumb ass you haven't healed. So you want people involved in your entanglements. Get on, okay? Get on. Don't you ever think you can come back over here. Get your ass on. You user. You effed up. Don't bring your effed up ass over here. Okay? Water sign woman. Whoever you are. Like, get the hell on. Yeah. Go heal. Go heal. Go heal, baby. Go heal. Because my thing is, I'm like Harriet Tubman. I will shoot your ass down. Listen, you're not strong enough to deal with me. You're not strong enough to deal with the collective. Let one slave say some shit out of pocket. Your ass is about to get shot. You ain't getting on the boat. Go the fuck away. Go to your damn master. All right? Because over here, you got to be mentally tough to deal with people like us. If you too weak, baby, go to your master and let your master handle you. Let your master handle you, okay? Because we're breaking free from the master. All right? So either you going to jump on the bandwagon or you going to jump off. Because I'm going to kick your ass off of the bandwagon, off of the boat. You're not about to put holes in our boat so we can sink. We all got to be on the same vibration. We all got to want the same thing. And if we're letting half-ass, two-sided, playing both side people on the boat, then baby, it's gonna be effed up. Okay? They ain't strong enough. They think they know everything. They think they are that. They're not humbled. They've not learned shit. They just effed up. You're not gonna be able to come with the collective. No. Go do your spell work on a weak hoe. Okay? Because you're not coming over here to the collective. The collective said hell to the no. And that's just what it's going to be. All right? So take your weak ass on somewhere else and do spell work on a weak hoe. Because you're not going to do it on us. We ain't for everybody. Okay? With that said, that's pretty much it. Yeah, people, they not gonna like it. But, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Because I'm really tired of these weak-ass people. So, anyway, let's see. Ancestors, give me a last message for the collective. Yeah, changes in the wind, baby. It's over. Don't you ever in your fucking life think that you could come back to the collective. Those who are on this journey for real, if you are serious about getting to your North Node, then there's just some people that are not going to be able to come with you. Either you're going to make up your mind and you're going to cut the shit off and you're going to jump on the bandwagon. I want to see more wagons outside. All right? I like it when I see the wagons. Because that's showing me that you're jumping on. All right? So jump on the bandwagon, baby. Jump on or jump off. Because you're not sinking the boat. Okay? With that said, time is ticking. You running out of time. What are you going to do? Are you going to be stuck in this toxicity where you're ruining your ancestors' lives on the other side? You done caused so much pain for your ancestors. Your ancestors are effed up. Are you going to start working on yourself to become your best self? Are you going to still do that weak-ass spell work that you've been doing? That's doing nothing but causing your dumb-ass mental health issues. What are you going to do? It's up to you. It's your life. And, I mean, baby, it just ain't for everybody. Okay? Maybe you going to have to come back here again and again and again to learn the lesson. Or you just ain't gonna never learn it. You just gonna be an old soul coming back here looking like you 52, but you really 23. Looking old, young. Like you young, you old, but you look young. I mean, you're young, but you look old. And it's because you never learned a damn lesson in your life. And it's because you continue on with the same patterns. Like, what you gonna do? What are you going to do? This is your life, baby, not mine. Okay? I got mine. Okay? I'm hearing the teachers say that. Like, I got mine. Do you have yours? All right? Because, yeah, it's good. It's nice to have a master's degree. It's good to be a doctor, a lawyer. It's good. I like that for you. I love that for you. But you still ain't shit. You know you ain't no good. You know you don't have no integrity. You know you lost your dignity to get to where you are. You know you had to go for the low to be a Mason and get that ring that you have, baby. You know what you had to do. You know how you got that money. You know. You know how you got that position, baby. You know what you did. You know what you did. You know you was flexible. You had a double mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know you wasn't trustworthy. You know you didn't earn that position. God did not tell you you deserve that. You know exactly how you earned that shit. Okay? We wondering, how did someone so evil get the position? You know how that evil ass piece of shit got that position. Okay? So, yeah, baby. What you gonna do? Because you like being negative. It's time to work on your authenticity. Okay? Be authentic. Be you. Stop trying to be other people, baby. You can't be me. All right? Learn to be yourself. Because I'm me. The collective is who they are. Stop trying to be people. Learn to love yourself, baby. Learn to be you. So we have essential, meaning authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Okay? Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and your spirit. Ashe. All right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will talk to y'all later. Peace and love to you.